It's time for Zeroed In, presented by Gatorade Zero. The Warriors, they've been zeroed in despite the loss of KD. And now, even though it's already seemed to be more than maybe initially said, might be even more than that into the finals. What does KD remember about that moment?
Once I came down from the shot, I pushed off to run back down court, and I thought somebody tripped me up. And I looked back, and I'm like, first thing that came to my mind was like, Boogie said, Kobe said, Dominique Wilkins said that, felt like somebody just kicked him or did something, tripped him or something. So that's the first thing that went through my mind. I was like, let me slow down and process a bit what's going on. And then I started walking. I realized that I can put some weight on it. It's not as bad as I thought. And I was pretty relieved after that. I don't know. I was just taking it a second at a time. Every rep we do in the weight room, I just try to focus on that rep and not try to think too far down the line because I don't really know too much about this injury. I'm just leaving it to the hands of the team doctors, and I trust what the direction that they're trying to put me in.
Does it feel similar to your previous calf injuries, or?
Nah, it was different.
How so?
It was worse.
How you thought about their play? How you thought about their play?
Our play?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I think we've been playing great. It's been that way since I got here. It's the Warriors and KD, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that. And I felt like my teammates and the organization know exactly what I've done here on and off the court to become a part of this culture.
It'll be easy. We've been through this before where guys have been out. Like 2017 when he went out was a knee injury and came back right before the playoffs, but we were able to adjust and adapt. And honestly, this will be interesting just because it is the finals and just the magnitude of the moment, but we'll definitely rely on just the trust and understanding that with K out there, the ball still moves. We have a couple more play calls we can run for him. Defensively, we should be able to take it up another notch with his presence. Still keep the energy that we've been playing with and win a championship. We're a great team because everybody who puts on a uniform goes out and competes at a high level. We look out for each other. There's a little bit of sacrifice, but at the end of the day, it's all about winning. And no matter who's on the floor, that's what we're about. So that question before, like when K gets back, are we going to be able to transition? Yeah, because we have that experience and that capability to do so.
There's clearly no question that they have, as Steph talked about, seen a lot of matches. Everybody's been hurt. He's been out. KD's been out in many over the years that they've had this run. But with KD out, we've seen that old style of moving the basketball that we love to watch. It's so beautiful in all of the ways that they find different guys who could score. It's fun to watch, but are we serious having a conversation about them being a better team without their best player in Kevin Durant?
I don't know why we are, Casey, because I think when we were watching that brand of basketball before Kevin Durant, we were in awe. And then when we heard the news, I can speak for myself, that Kevin Durant is joining the Warriors, I said unfair. This is video games type stuff. This is what you put together all-star teams. Now people are saying they're better back once again because he's not playing, and they're back to playing great basketball like they were playing before Kevin Durant. But there's no way this team, you would say, is better without Kevin Durant. And I think the only time you can even have that conversation if this team goes along and wins the championship without Kevin Durant.
Well, and then the question will be, will he stay with the team, and what happens to Boogie? But we might be getting ahead of ourselves.